Hey everybody, it's Dana from RescueDogTreats.com. How you doing? Tonight we're going to make the recipe for salmon oil and sweet potato dog biscuits. As you can see, our dog biscuits are running empty in the house, so we need to make a new batch. So let me bring you in and show you what's in these dog biscuits. In these dog biscuits, we have brown rice flour, almond milk, sweet potatoes, organic sweet potatoes. All of this is organic. Sweet potatoes, finely chopped, eggs, salmon oil, and baking powder. The salmon oil is grizzly salmon oil. It's a dog food supplement, and it has omega-3 fatty acids in it. And I found that it really helps my dogs with their coat. I have a little Chihuahua who has hair loss, and this helps to keep his skin a little bit more healthy, as does the sweet potatoes too. So these are dairy-free, wheat-free dog biscuits. The first step is to heat up the pan. I'm using like a low to medium heat because the salmon oil is not really cooking oil, but I do want to coat all of the sweet potatoes and just have them soften up a bit before they go into the dog biscuits. So put in our salmon oil. It's going to heat up a little bit. And our sweet potatoes. Get every bit of this goodness out. So that's going to gently heat up, and we'll just stir it and watch it. In this bowl, I've got the brown rice flour, and I'm just going to add the baking powder. That's our dry ingredients bowl. I've just mixed up the eggs and the almond milk, kind of whisk it together so that it's all nice and blended. Here is the star of the show. These are the Sunbeam dog treat makers. I purchased them about a month ago, and they came with some recipes, and I've kind of worked those recipes into recipes that fit my own dogs. I'm going to be making these recipes. All the recipes that you'll see on RescueDogTreats.com are made with these Sunbeam dog treat makers. So here's the dog treat maker up close. Got four little slots that you pour the batter into, and it makes super cute little dog biscuits. Pretty much out of whatever kinds of material and you want to put in them. And the dogs just go crazy for them. They love them. So as you can see, all the sweet potatoes have a nice coating of the salmon oil. They've been kind of slowly sauteing for about 10-15 minutes, very, very low heat. We're not really trying to cook them just because we don't want them mushy, but I'm just trying to soften them up a little bit so they're not raw inside the dog biscuit. So they're about ready to mix in with the batter now. Okay, there is the finished batter. It's a little bit like consistency of cookie dough, but a little bit not liquid, but the sweet potato does hold some of the moisture. So we've fired up the Sunbeams, And basically when they're all heated up and the green light is on, be ready to scoop it into the molds. And it takes about 15 minutes for each batch. Okay, green light is on. Time to scoop in. So they recommend to scoop in on the outside first. And you just kind of, this is kind of messy. Luckily, the little mold will form the little biscuits. Yeah, that one's a little bit better. And it's a little bit easier with 2 hands instead of 1 hand. Oops. Sometimes the original recipes that came with it are a little bit more like pancake batter. And that's fine. They turn out perfectly wonderful, and the dogs love those too. But what happens is sometimes they have so much moisture in them that, and they have no preservatives. So with no preservatives, they don't last as long. So I find if I can make them a little bit more crunchy, they last longer and stay tasty longer. Okay, so 15 minutes. And that one is steaming away. Here are the first 2 batches of the biscuits. They look great. So we've got a few more batches to go. And I set them on this drying sheet because they can build up moisture. So they just set there, and they can set there for a couple days and kind of just dry out, or a day or so. So if you would like me to make you some rescue dog treats, go to www.rescuedogtreats.com, and all the different recipes and products are there. And send me an email. Thanks. Bye. Don't you want to go out for a walk? No, you'd rather be all cozy in there.